Hi there, it's Sam from poodles.co.uk and poodlesjewellery.com, because today is Sunday and it is South Island Stampin' Up on Sunday, when I bring my two working lives together and merge them and make a card based on a locket or vice versa. And this week I'm making a card based on a locket that I made. Originally actually I was planning to do something inspired by my nails. I have had them glittered this week and I wouldn't normally have them glittered in a video because they can be a bit distracting, and then forgot I needed to film this, so you know, I thought maybe I'll go with it. So I've got a bit of extra glitter going on here. Anyway, you're going to see them in detail in a minute because I'm going to zoom in on my locket to show you what I've put together. This is the mini silver locket with crystals, and it is just adorable. It's so sweet. Oh, I can't zoom in any further, I don't think. Or maybe a tiny bit. Oh, just too far. There we go. There you go, you can see all the detail of my nails. Very glittered. Yeah, it's very, very sweet. It is the, as I said, the mini silver with crystals, and I have got the tiny little bumblebee in there. I have got a trio of pearls. Let me see if bringing it to you might focus it better. There we go. Trio of pearls, and I've got the crystal encrusted S for Sam, and it's just on our ordinary basic chain. And that was my inspiration after I decided that my glittered nails would be, you know, just a level of inspiration too far. So it's a Diddy mini card because it's a mini locket. I thought I'd go with mini card. So this is a 3x6 piece of card cut in half and folded in. No, it's not, it's folded in half, so it becomes a 3x3 card, which is 7.5 by 7.5 centimetres. So I've got that ready done. And then the piece of cardstock that goes over the top is 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. So this is 7.5 by 7.5 centimetres. So you would make your mat to go over the top 7 by 7 centimetres. And then you round the corners of everything. And this is the Project Life corner rounder. And we used to have a corner rounder in our previous catalogue, and then that got retired and this one brought in. You know, people were saying, oh, you know, there's no difference in it. There's quite a difference in the arc, the curvature of this. It's quite deep, quite a bit deeper than the previous one. And, you know, a corner rounder isn't just a corner rounder. There are depths to them. So, there's those two bits. This is such a simple card. My circle at the back, that's the big 2.5-inch circle punch. So one of those, this is So Saffron, I forgot to say what colour this was. The 2 3/8 of an inch scallop, and I chose that because I wanted the crystally bits there to kind of represent the crystals around the edge of the locket. So one of those, and then a 2-inch, this is a new one, a 2-inch in Whisper White. So yeah, this is new, this catalogue. Then a tiny little bit of stamping. And I've got this Sweet Stuff stamp set. Oh, I couldn't say this last time I used it in a video. And I do love the bee. I think it's just so adorable. I used it a few weeks ago in the Bee Honey Bag tutorial. And I did Daffodil Delight. And I also did Hello Honey with that one. This time, I'm using So Saffron. So, black stays on ink because I'm working on Whisper White. And I've got my Stampin' Right marker, so I'm just going to colour in his face, one of his stripes, and his little antenna, and my 1-inch circle. So you are going to lose a tiny little bit of his little buzzy trail, but look, it's 4 dots, it's not a big deal. And then just start sponging everything. So I have given the tip before, and I will give it again because I can't assume that everybody has watched all my previous videos. Stampin' Right markers are full of the same ink as our ink pads. So to sponge, you can take the side of the fat end, swipe it on your sponge, and you will be able to sponge your edges. So you don't need to have all of the ink pads, but you can obviously work the traditional way. Dip, dip, dip with your sponge dauber or your sponge and go round like that. And as ever, the way that I get my sponges shaped this way is it's a circular sponge, we sell them. Cut it into 6 pieces And then a large punch, an oval one is usually the best. A large oval punch, but you could use the decorative label. Anything like that that will fold in half that you can use to make a little handle. And it works very, very well. Okay, just keep sponging everything. And I decided not to put the S on my card. You know, there's taking inspiration from a locket, and there's also knowing when to stop. And obviously I put the S in for Sam, but I did decide that that was probably enough. And I did also, while I'm sticking these in, one of my videos recently I was wearing a wrap on my wrist over on this side, and quite a few people said, what is it and where can they get it from? And it is a South Hills one. I'm just going to bring it in. And it's a wrap that just goes around 3 times, and obviously by the fact that I'm a South Hills artist, I do sell them, so it doesn't matter where in the world you are based, you can get one of those. So just get in touch, and there's 3 of them, so I did grab them out as well. And those extensions, you know, you can actually have it, oh there we go, there's 4 little notches where you can put the tie in, so you can have it tighter if you've got a narrower wrist, or bigger if you like it looser. So that's those are the 3. That's the amethyst one as well, and they're lovely. But this was the one I was wearing that I got a lot of comments on. Can't remember the name of it. It's that new. So yeah, through me. That's how you get hold of them. Right, where's my snail? So my largest circle, I'm going to put it flat down, and then I'm going to lift up my silver glimmer scallop circle on dimensionals. Oh, I picked up loads there. Oh, we'll put loads on, doesn't matter. And then that straight into the middle. And then this one I want to lift up as well. And when you're putting something onto glimmer paper, either use a liquid glue or use basically use a strong adhesive, because you don't want it to come off. And because it's glitter, obviously there's bumps and grooves and shallows, and something like snail just sits on the surface, whereas you want the glue to go into all of the grooves and everything, so you need something that you can push into place. Of course, that was technical, wasn't it, for a Friday morning? Well, actually no, it's not. It's Friday afternoon now. Ready for Sunday. Okay, my little bee, we'll have him down at the corner. And then I've got my basics pearls to represent the 3 little pearls that I've got in there. And I'm taking the biggest ones. Oopsie daisy. Down there. And that is my little Buzzy Bee card, inspired by my locket. Goodness only knows what I'm going to come up with next week. Depends on what my nails are like, I suppose. They will be plain again. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. Pootles.co.uk to find out how to find out all the supply listings for the card. Pootlesjewellery.com for the lockets. Anyway, oh, and the bracelet, of course. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to speak to you soon. Bye.